Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday morning, September 24th, and we are looking at Window Trader's market profile of SPY, IWM, and triple Qs. So, a couple things let's talk about. First, Jay Powell speaks at 10 a.m. again this morning, Eastern Time, so they're back on their talk show circuit, all these Fed speakers and whatnot. They'll be doing that for the next 4 or 5 weeks before their next meeting in early November. So definitely something to keep an eye on, especially when he's speaking. Number two, we talked about this yesterday. Our destinations are incredibly far and wide apart. Put your hard hats on. We should be going all over the place. Well, that's where we kind of are this morning. And third, if this market has been, for the most part, fueled by short covering, and we can see that the last couple of days after this market got too short, well, if a new set of buyers do not come in after the shorts exhaust themselves, there's nobody to support it. Now, we are right at inside the buy tail. Look at this. All three of us inside our buy tails. Look at triple Qs at the low end of their buy tail. Remember, Russell went out with a trend day up. They had two sets of single prints, G and D. Right now, they're below B's low. That was the lowest accepted price. For us, we had an 8 wide POC. If we don't get above the 50-day moving average, again, nothing, we were over $2 above the 50-day moving average at one point yesterday. Gave it all up, closed just above it. Right now, we're below it by about $1. Actually, even more than $1, almost $2 right now. So we keep talking about the bigger picture, and I know I keep harping on this, but 2 weeks ago, on September 10th, when we could not get above that last set of single prints, all the way up at the 449 level and change, sellers have controlled the market. Yeah, we've rallied pretty hard off of that. I also asked, is this some bull market, this last gasp, every rally? Now again, I'm not saying just because we're below the 50, it's all over. Of course not. I'm just saying we have to keep these things in mind. We have 5 days to go in the month, in the quarter. It's going to be very important, I believe, where we do close next Thursday afternoon. As far as destinations, you should have all the ones to the downside and upside. I'm just going to give you the overnights. Right now, the overnight high is 443.78. The overnight low, right now, they just printed something, looks like at 438.77. So that's pretty, 438.77, which would be below yesterday's low, which would stop the one-time framing up and put the daily back into balance if they're able to do that. As far as a game plan, again, this is a huge buy tail. It's $2. I guess one play you can take is if they push down against yesterday's low to see if buyers defend the one-time framing up the first time. You will be doing it with lower value. Don't forget that. And if we take out yesterday's low, our next destination is until that naked 9 wide POC from the 21st or 22nd. I'm sorry, from the 22nd. So a lot. There's some real wide destinations. So, yes, I guess you could take a long against yesterday's low. You get below it, I'm out of that trade. As far as a put play, again, if they push this up, there's nothing to lean on, especially if you get back above, say, B's low. Your next destination really is the 8 wide POC, and then guess what? Yesterday's high. So expect major chop this morning. And see, I would probably let even most of the IB, A and B period form before really wanting to see or hopefully find out which side wants to take control, what direction we would be going. And then on the chart, just showing you the daily. We all one time framing up for 3 days. They're the only time frame that's up right now. Monthly's balanced, weekly's down. So buyers would like to defend that. If you take out yesterday's low, we'll be back into balance. We'd also be below the 50-day moving average again. Something we haven't seen all year, the struggle at the 50. Remember I said the way we've bounced off it so great all year, and this time, well, what are we going to get when we get above it? Are we going to struggle? Well, right now it looks like it's a bit of a struggle again, doesn't it? So sellers are still keeping their claws out, trying to keep control of this market at least in the short term. Again, we'll be recapping all three of these indices, their charts at 4 p.m. today. Good luck trading. Have a great day. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.